Accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the ropes because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Nope, that hook won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the time to...
What are you doing?
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. How about that time counter shot? He misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think it's...
This round, get your mind...
And there's the bell for round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. rope-a-dope here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect punch. That counter shot lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two fighters are made for one another. A perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? On to the 5th we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Just missed with that hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter. This missing with that right hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. You can't make a mistake at the head. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the...
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How hard night.